A man covered his body with gray paint. He disguised himself as a statue. He stood inside the museum. He remained completely still. His goal was to steal the massive diamond worth 200 million. Around the display case, a large number of guards were patrolling. They moved in circles. Then, the man opened a book. Hidden inside was a visual control panel. He operated a small black remote-controlled car. Using the cover of dark patterns on the floor, the car avoided the sight of the many guards. But suddenly, a guard answering a phone call stepped right in its path. Seeing this, the man decided to drive the car straight through. Fortunately, the guard didn't notice. The car successfully made it to the base of the diamond display. Next, the man adjusted the remote. The car used a wedge to flip itself over, and its body slotted perfectly into a groove on the display case. Then, the remote-controlled car extended 2 rows of gripping wheels. It began to climb slowly along the groove. A short while later, the car reached the top of the display case. The man smiled. The car began to transform, extending a slender, precise claw that firmly gripped the large diamond. At the same time, he placed a holographic projector in the statue's hand. The moment the diamond was taken, the projection activated simultaneously. Just like that, the billion-dollar diamond was stolen, without a trace. Afterward, disguised as a janitor, he carried the diamond on his back and calmly prepared to slip away. But right at that moment, an FBI agent sensed something off. He shouted, stopping him in his tracks. It turned out, the museum had prohibited janitors from working that day. So this old man before them was undoubtedly the master thief they were after. The agent slowly raised his gun, aiming at the thief. But the thief didn't stop immediately. He kept moving until he reached a manhole cover before halting. Then, a group of armed personnel arrived. They surrounded the thief. An officer demanded to check his ID. The thief pretended to reach for it, but instead secretly pressed a button on his waist. No one noticed. A green liquid seeping from the soles of his shoes. The thief handed his ID to the agent. The agent flipped it over to the back. Printed there was the unmistakable emblem of the master thief. By then, the manhole cover had been corroded and gave way. With a clang, the thief dropped into the sewer. He escaped successfully with the diamond.